Hi, right, now we're going to have a little look at the chop and cross. So with our basic hand techniques, we have the jab and the cross, we have the chop and the cross, and we have the back fist and punch. Whatever technique you're doing, the first technique is always done with the front hand. So jab with the front hand, chop with the front hand, back fist with the front hand. And we'll have a little look at the back fist and punch a little bit later on. So with the chop and the cross, what you're looking to do is you're looking to use a knife hand, and you're striking with the blade of the hand, this part of the hand, the pseudo, and you're looking to strike into the neck level and striking the side of the neck. Okay, so with the jab, we're aiming to the front of the face. With the chop, we're aiming to the side, but we're aiming slightly below where we would for a jab. We're aiming at the side of the neck. So with the chop and punch, what you want to be doing is you want to bring your front hand towards your rear shoulder. You can either bring it to your rear shoulder or bring it to the side of your head, but you want to bring it back before sending it out and striking, okay? So we're going to have a little look at that. So start off with one leg back. We're going to use our front hand. I'm starting with my right leg back, and I'm going to use my left hand to do the chop. I'm going to bring it back to my rear shoulder, and I'm going to chop. Okay, start again. Start with my hands up. Hand to rear shoulder, chop. Start again. Front hand to rear shoulder, chop. Okay, start again. Front hand to rear shoulder, chop. Now when I do that, what I want to do is I want to draw my rear shoulder back. I don't want to do my chop like this, okay, because the next motion is going to be a punch, and it's going to be followed with a punch. So what I want to do is I want to draw my rear shoulder back, so from the side. As I do the chop, I draw my rear shoulder back, okay, so from the front, as I do the chop, draw my rear shoulder back, okay, and what I then do is I follow it in, chop, and a punch. And when I do my punch, I bring my rear shoulder forwards. So I don't do a chop and a punch without moving my shoulders. I will do a chop, draw my rear shoulder back, punch, rear shoulder forward. Okay, so we're going to have a little look at that. We're going to have a little go first. We're going to put some speed and power into our chop. Okay, so ready? So the first one is chop. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Now if you haven't got a partner to work with, or you haven't got some pads to work with, you're working at home, think about a person who looks and feels the same size and shape as you, and they're stood in front of you. What you're going to do is you're going to aim your chop at their neck level, okay? What you don't want to do is get into the habit of just throwing the hands, okay? And they're all over the show. You want to be thinking, there's a partner in front of me, just as good looking as Mr. Nelson, and I'm going to aim for their neck. So hand to rear shoulder, chop, and it goes out to rear neck level. Okay, it goes out to their neck level, sorry. Okay, hand to rear shoulder, chop. Okay, ready? Few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, okay, now we're going to add the punch in. Okay, so remember, when we do the punch, we're going to twist our shoulders. Now, if you need to, don't necessarily have to keep your heels on the floor, because if you... I'm going to show you, can we see the wall? Okay. If I do a chop and then try to do a punch, I can't reach the wall. I can just touch the wall with my front hand, I can't reach the wall with my rear hand. So as I bring my shoulder forward, I can start to extend my reach, and I can now reach that wall. If I just want to turn and move myself slightly away, when I twist my shoulders on my hips and I come up on the ball of my foot, I can extend my reach even further. So I can chop, just about touch the wall, twist, twist, twist the shoulder, twist the hip, come up on the ball of the foot, and I can extend much further. So we're going to have a go at extending with our punch. You ready? So first one, chop, twist and punch. So from the front, chop, twist and punch. And we're aiming the punch to the top lip, the in chung, okay? So chop to the neck, twist and punch the face. Chop to the neck, twist and punch the face. Chop to the neck, twist and punch the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now you can add a little bit of interest to your training if you want to, because what you can do is send a chop out to neck level, and then you can strike down into the body, and you would aim for the solar plexus, which is just where your dough crosses, where the hard part stops and the squidgy part starts. Okay, that's the solar plexus. That's where we might want to aim our punch if we were going down to body level. Now when you do that, don't punch downwards, so don't have a high shoulder and a low hand. you want to bend your knees and punch out, direct line between your shoulder and the strike point. So you chop to the neck, drop down, punch to the belly. So you can do different motion, you can do chop and punch, you can do chop and punch, you can maybe mix it up. Okay, if you work with a partner at home, maybe you've got a mum and dad who can help you and they can go high, low, 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 high, and you've got to send out the chop and punch to the correct level. Okay, let's look on the other side now. So I've got my left leg back, using my right hand to do the chop, hand comes to the rear shoulder, remember, strike out at neck level. Okay, ready? Go! Go! And remember, we talk about bringing that rear shoulder back, go! From the front, go! Bring the rear shoulder back, go! That's it, go! Go! And again, neck level, that's the level we want that chop hand, striking with the pseudo, striking with the fleshy part of our pseudo, our knife hand. Okay, now we're going to add, once we've done the chop, the twist and punch. And remember, we push our shoulder forward, we push our hip forward, and we might perhaps come up on the ball of our foot. So from the side, chop, twist and punch. Chop, twist and punch. Chop, twist and punch. Chop, twist and punch. Let's put a bit of power in. Ready? Go! One. Go! 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 Good. Now we're going to go upstairs for the chop, downstairs for the strike. So again into the solar plexus. So go! 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 Good, okay. So make sure, a couple of things to remember when you do the chop and punch, aim your chop to neck level. So it's slightly below where you send the jab and the punch out to, or the punch for the chop and the punch. Send it out to neck level, just above the shoulders, just below the jawline. When you send the punch, aim either at the top lip, your Im Chung, or your solar plexus, your Myung Chi. Okay, so there we go, chop and punch. Have a little practice at home. If you need any extra support and help, book a one-to-one in with your instructor. So feet together, hands by sides, Kyung Wei Bow.